Man, I got to keep changing these damn passwords. Forgot the password. Hey, y'all, I forgot the password to my own True Spook thing. It says, okay. Y'all give me a minute. They finna send the password thing through here. Oh, they sent it to the email. How y'all doing though? Don't mind me. I'm just Jasmine Crockett. All right, I'm back on y'all now. All right, I'm back on y'all now. My account. Got everything. What Mr. Little said. Everybody, what's up? How y'all doing today? Oh yeah, you see the flow? Hey, I'm finna start. I'm finna get them retwisted. So y'all know I went through that traumatic ass experience in my life. So I went through the trip. So let me tell y'all. Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. So y'all know I went through that traumatic ass experience in my life, which caused me to lock up. And that time when I locked up the first time, I locked them up out of retribution, anger, rebelliousness, all that shit, because the person at the time that I was rocking with, they wanted the clean boy image, they wanted the older man shit, and I was on it trying to do everything I could. So when that situation ended, I just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw caution to the wind. Boom. I put them in and I had them for about 2, 3 years, 4 years before nobody even know that I had separated from that situation for 2 years. Like we were separated for 2 years. Nobody knew. I just kept it a secret because I was going through counseling. Then after I did my little counseling journey, I did the old lock thing. And then spirit told me to grow it out just to get the anger out of me. So I had to let my hair grow and suck all of that energy out of me that I had stored up in there. And I want to talk to you guys about that alone before I even get started. But I want to make sure I can do this damn message thing. Because if I don't, I found out if I don't, it'll never somehow, yeah, okay, there you go. It doesn't allow certain messages to come in from people. There we go. Uh so uh so basically spirit had me grow it that way. And when I grew it that way, it was pulling all of the anger, the aggression, the animosity, the hatred, the sadness out of me. And I didn't think hair could do that, but it did. So then when I had got to a point of calm and I had got all of that negativity out of me, all of the feeling being used, taken advantage of, being robbed, it got out of me. Spirit say, now cut that off. I didn't want to cut it off because I look damn good with long hair. So, but I cut it off. I followed instructions. And now, and since all of that was gone out of me, I just let it grow. And spirit say, now you could grow them back originally yours the way it should be, out of happiness and joy, so you can enjoy your lock journey. And that's what I'm doing now. So I cut out all the negativity, the energy, the anger off my head when it locked up. And but let me tell you something about that situation right there. The whole time I had those in my head was breaking out in sores. It was so tender to the touch. It was like evil were purging through my scalp. and I hated it. I hated every minute of it. I would get my hair done in a style and 2 days later have to take it loose. No matter how loose they braided my hair together, it was still feeling bad and it was hurting and everything. So I couldn't take it. So I just was so angry with it. And y'all thought I was just a little pleasant, nice cat. I was that at that when I originally started my lock journey due to getting out my body purifying all of that shit out of what happened to me in past relationships and past life, they were just drawing that anger out so I could be a better man to my woman to be and be a better father to my kids and just be a better human all around. It was so my head was so tender and I couldn't stand it. Every time I would get a nice hairdo to look good, I would take it out. Even when I didn't do the hair and just put it in a bonnet or some shit, my scalp would break out in sores. And I always had good hair, I always had good scalp, no dandruff, no none of that shit. But the toxic and the poison was seeping out my pores and cleaning me. So when I cut them, spirit say cut them. I just woke up, spirit say take them out, cut them. I did the whole wick thing, tried to do the whole wick thing, and spirit say I didn't tell you to do wicks. I told you to cut them. And that's when I just went ahead and cut them all out and started over. Now starting over was a process, and now I'm getting out dreams where I'm having long hair again, and it's flowing and it's beautiful and everything. So I have to obey. I have to do it, and that's what I'm going to do. So right now, standing before you is a man who is on a lock journey again that has no animosity, no energy, no negativity in his heart. This is just me growing my antennas so I can very much love myself a little bit more. That's my testimony for the New Year's. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. That's that. Now, getting into it, I gotta put it here because I'm gonna start off with the twist, with the twist from YouTube. I want to do it myself because I've been watching YouTube video, but I may just have it professionally done. It's about this long now, which they say is very long. I don't know how to judge it. So if I take this pen here, using the blue part as the cap, I'm just gonna put it to my scalp and pull it and press it right here. So using the blue part to the pen, that's how long it is when it's peeled and scratched right above the letters. They say that's a good length to get them twisted. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I should be doing. Hopefully by the new year, everything will be all right. So now, Spirit had me pick all my locks out. It was yeah, it was a journey. I hated picking that damn thing out. Fuck that. Listen, I pay a professional for that shit. That's what they get paid for. So this holiday. So before I get started with what I want to talk to you guys, do you know that that post I posted on YouTube and I posted on my TikTok account about using Christmas as a spell and how it should be? Do you know I've been getting so much kickback from that, from the evangelical Christians? I've been getting so much kickback from that, and I just don't understand why. People are saying that I am lost and I don't know what Christmas is about and Jesus is the light. And I'm getting confused that why all these Christians want to come to a page that is explicitly esoteric. But they come over there and they say they little piece, and I've been clapping back in the comments and things like that on TikTok and shit. But I just wanna say, man, listen, don't let nobody stand in your way of getting your retribution from somebody who fuck you over, and don't let nobody get away with giving you hell. You know, refuse to give. If every holiday can be a ritual, every day can be a ritual, your birthday can be a ritual. Why can't Christmas be a ritual? Why can't Easter be a ritual? And I'm gonna break all them bitches down to show y'all the proper way to utilize these rituals, these holidays in your spell work. And this is told to me by grandmama. Some research I added on to what grandma told me, but this is done through grandmama. So ain't nobody finna tell me she wrong. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody finna tell me she wrong. I can't rock with you. So everybody go and look at that video again before Christmas time. Share that motherfuckers. People gonna be bringing you gifts. People gonna be sending you shit. People gonna be sending you some in the mail. Remember, say that prayer under your breath. This does not alleviate you from all of your transgressions against me. Just say that if you have to take the money, if you have to receive it, anytime somebody give you something, say that. And if you give somebody some, yeah, say, please allow, take this gift under your breath, take this gift and allow it to alleviate my transgressions against you. And if they accept it, cool. If they real niggas and hardcore female, they'll say, fuck your gift and fuck you too. You don't get it, and then you come out a certain way. But that's what I want to say about that. So now, this time I'm going to talk about the title of this video is you need to focus on your immediate family. And when I say focus on your immediate family, people, let's not during this Christmas season, holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, let's not keep the focus on outside influences. Let me tell you, you're gonna be linking up with distant cousins. You're gonna be linking up with third, second cousins and third and second aunties. You're going to be linking up with family that you don't know, family from out of state coming in the state, or you going to them. And you're going to be linking up with a lot of them. And I found out that a lot of these people, they can be doing so shitty and so bad in their life. They could be coming to your household with so many spirits and demons attached to them. They could be coming with so much atrocities calculated by karma on their soul and on their head. And they're going to be walking through your front door with that bullshit. You need to lay down some protection to keep that shit away from you. The best form of protection during the holiday season when you come into my house, I'm gonna take a regular old green coconut. I'm gonna put that bitch on my front porch on the side, and I'm gonna have you walk up real slow. I'm gonna meet you at the door. It ain't no knock on my door and just walk on in. Come on in. No, I'm like, hey, step back by five, six steps, and then walk up slow. Take your time getting in here, and you let them walk up. At that time, you look at that coconut, or you look at however many coconuts you want to place around your house. The green one with the shell on it, not the brown ones. You put that out there and you let that energy absorb that motherfucking goddamn energy from them people. Even if you want to take a black Sharpie or a pencil, whatever, and write on that motherfucker things that you do not want to come in your house. You want that coconut to catch it. You want that coconut to catch all the malice, all the hatred, all the envy, all the jealousy, all of the negativity, all of the spirits that's attached to them. You're not taking it away from them now. They got to do their own work. They got to pay their own money to the witch man or the witch woman. You're saying absorb it in this coconut until they leave. Now, here is the Southern folk magic ritual that you need to do. Here we go. Now, after you develop that coconut and sit that coconut outside your front door, and it works with a pitcher of water. It worked with a glass pitcher of water. Make sure it's glass and make sure the water is very much clean. Distilled water, uh, all that shit. Make sure it's clean. But I just use a coconut because it's easy to buy, cheaper. But you get you a pitcher of water, glass pitcher of water, and it works like that. But same principle. You're gonna set that by your door where they can come in, front door, left side. Don't matter the side, just set it outside by your door. You're gonna write on it what you don't want to come into your house. You're gonna write on it, I don't want no jealousy, no animosity. I don't want nobody trying to take my man. I don't want nobody trying to fuck on my woman. I don't want nobody trying to come to size my shit up to steal, get rid of all those spirits. And you pray to the God of Oya and whoever else, any kind of wind god is good for this. Any kind of god that of the wind that you practitioners to, or y'all would be excellent for this right here. You pray that you pray that those demons and energies and negative vibes get caught up in that water and the water and the whirlwind. And as that water evaporates over time, that shit will not be in your house. It will linger in that pitcher. It will linger in that jug. And then you tell them motherfuckers to go out the same way they came in. They can go out as many times. They could come and go as many times because they energy and that demon gonna stay trapped in that water. But when they saying I'm leaving for good, baby, goodbye, see you next year, see you tomorrow, see you whatever, in a 24-hour span, don't let them go out your back door. If you got a back door and you throwing parties in the back, you walk their ass back through the front door that which they came. You walk them through the front door which they came. And when you walk their ass through the front door, you say goodbye and you got them, wave their ass by. And when everybody leave your motherfucking house, listen to me good. You go in there and you get you some regular kosher salt and you take a handful, just a handful, and in your right hand, and you just sprinkle that motherfucker on the front of your doorstep, on the front inside and on the front outside. And when everybody done left your house, that's not gonna stay the night in your house for the holidays, You take you a broom and you sweep that shit. You don't sweep it in a pile, put it in a pan and toss it. You are putting that sweeping that bitch directly in your line. Form it like a cocaine line. I'm finna talk to my real nigga who really did college back in the day. Form it in two in a little line long as I-4. Put that motherfucker right there and you sweep that bitch so hard with the ferocity that the wind picks up that salt granules and throw it and disperse it. You don't want to just sweep it out there and then no. You sweep that bitch in the line and you spin that bitch. You tell them keep that shit with them. Take it on with their ass. Double fuck them, right? Then the shit that lands on the porch, you go out there and you do the same thing. You sweep all that, you sweep your porch off after they ass. Put it in a nice little compact line and you sweep that motherfucker into the yard and let the wind pick that bitch up. Just get it off your porch. You take that water pitcher and that coconut or that water pitcher, whatever you set aside. You're going to take that bitch out there to the road. You're going to take your machete, a knife, or whatever you can stand. Hit that bitch real hard and let that water that it absorb crack and you put it on that asphalt. Don't put it in the dirt. We're not making mud. You put it on the asphalt in the road. You pull that pitcher out in the road. Bring that bitch back in, wash the pitcher. You can still reuse the pitcher. You crack that shit, let the water from that coconut evaporate on the sidewalk. Baby, you just protected your motherfucking house from any demons people had on without alleviating them of their karma and their demon points. See, these are the things that the rituals that we have to do during the holidays. When you come to my house, you're gonna always see a coconut somewhere. You're gonna see a coconut outside the door. Now you can do it on the holidays. I prefer you do it on the holidays, but every day I put a coconut out there. I keep coconuts outside the house till they turn old brown and get dried up. Then I throw them bitches in the trash like that. I don't need the energy coming to my shit. These are spells that you use, Southern folk magic, to protect yourself. Now back to what I was saying. Somebody said, good question. Since we speaking on hair, do you have any hair growth remedies? I do not. I'm just a beautiful man that got beautiful hair. I'm arrogant still. And it just grow right. I ain't got no hair remedy. I just scratch my scalp and keep on moving. Probably put a little grease in it here and there. Keep on moving. I don't got no hair remedies. I'm sorry. If I did, trust me, I'd bush this bitch out. I'd bush this motherfucking beard out. I'd be gangsta. So I ain't got none. What if you're in an apartment? I am wealthy. 88. Great question. Even if we can do both water and coconut, that's right. Even if you're in an apartment, you can always put a glass of water beside your door. You follow me? You can put it there. Just put a little cup of water. It don't take no giant pitcher gallon type shit, no barrel. Just put a glass of water next to your door and tell people don't touch it. If you really want to get funky, I'm finna tell you now. Okay, I don't recommend y'all do this because I know y'all some bleeding hearts and y'all gonna end up fucking yourselves up. I don't recommend you do this, okay? But you can also do this if you know that you want to do this. Now you can take some salt. You can sprinkle it into the water. Again, I don't recommend you do this because you're not spiritual practitioners and they haven't paid you or your spirit to clean them. You take you some salt, take your glass, make sure it's glass, y'all. Take your glass, put it by the dough, sprinkle you some salt in it, mix it up real good. Now you let that salt, don't let the salt cake up at the bottom. You want it to be one blend. Set that by your dough. If you want to be gangster and you know somebody got some shit on them that you love, you tell them to dip two fingers in it like the peace sign. Notice I didn't say the peace sign like this. That stands for victory, war. You do the peace sign. You got me? Southern folk magic practitioner now. You do the peace sign. You tell them, hey, y'all stick y'all two fingers in that water. Tell them to stick their finger in there and shake it off. Now, what you're doing, you're alleviating that demon and you're catching it in the salt water. That's it. They can go and party, but still make them leave through the front door. Now, don't let them go out the back and go around. You're going to have to clean your whole motherfucking house for the holiday. She say I do that with water. There you go. So let me break down this spell because I ain't done. I want to just get you guys right. Now, do you know whenever you used to go to Big Mama house, some of us, I say some of us, when you used to go to Big Mama house and she used to have a glass of water just sitting by the door, nobody knew what it was for. She'll Put a glass, she'll clean the crystal glass. She call it her crystal. She'll call it crystal. She'll clean up crystal glass and she'll fill that water up right by the door. Fresh water right by the door. You never know why when you come in, it's a cup of water sitting right there. Ain't nobody drinking it. Don't nobody sit there. Pay attention now. I'm going to tell you how these old Southern folk magic rituals made it throughout our community. You'll see that glass of water sitting by the door. She'll come in, nobody drinking it, nobody touching it. At the end of the day, she'll have one of the grandkids go over there and pour it out. Baby, go pour that cup yonder water out. Put it in the sink. Pour it out. Nothing. Every day, that glass of water was right there. When we came from school, that glass of water right there. Sometimes they would set a glass of water on the ancestor altar close to the door. But every day we would have to pour that water out when we came home from school. Came then to her house when mama dropped her off when she was going to the club. She was keeping the demons off of us. And sometimes she would say, baby, each one of y'all stick a finger in that cup. Stick a finger in that cup. We'd just, grandma crazy. Splash it, play in it. She never got mad. We spinning fingers, making tornadoes in it. She was A-OK with us fucking up that cup of water. Both our fingers. Keep on walking to the room. Didn't say nothing. But she'll make one of us throw it out the next day to the curb. She'll walk to the street yonder and toss it. We'll have to toss it on concrete. Same principle, people. Same principle. Taking that energy off of us. These are the old remedies and the old home rituals that's lost. That's so lost. You have to have these things passed down, people. I tell you guys, pass this shit on down to your kids. Even if you done went Christian, you can't get enough protection. I don't give a damn if you're Muslim, yeah, the Christian, whatever the hell it is. You can't get enough protection spiritually. Pour that, have that water sent by your door. Dump that shit. Put that pitcher there. Put that coconut there. Salt water if you're trying to clean some of your relatives. Okay. Grandma did this in Jamaica. Uh-huh. By the front door. I'm telling you, man. Listen, it's all the way in the Caribbean. These are the shit that passed down, man. I'm telling you. A lot, you know what? And you're right. A lot of Caribbean people used to do it as well. A lot of Caribbean people. I know in Florida, here in Florida, in Moultrie, Georgia, Troy, Alabama, where my family, congregate and shit at, they used to always do it. They used to always do it. It's crazy. I want to give you guys another spell, but I don't know because I think this is the right season for it. But I wanted to make sure that you guys can handle it. Uh, y'all probably can't get it. We can get it in Florida. Trust me, we can get it in Florida. But I don't know if y'all could get it in any other place. Uh, Crystal, I did not see you last. What about the water left on SU's altar outside behind the front door? Outside, I love it. SU outside. So with the water that's left by the SU, that is not for that ceremony. That is SU's drinking water. SU is a trickster. Please don't let them touch his water because he's gonna get mad and he's gonna fuck them up and he's gonna have them hallucinating. He's gonna do something to them. That is his offering. SU stuff is SU stuff. That's why you have to have your own separate container. Don't mix those energies. What's up, Miss Lady? If you have access to ocean water, can you use this instead of mixing shit? That's if you want to clean your family. Yeah, you can use it. Because half of the people they fly in, if you in the southern Florida, whatever, they don't got ocean water next to them. So yeah, if you want to, you tell them dip them fingers in that ocean water and fling that bitch and you can clean them. Hell, how about you do what we used to do? All my children will sit up there and I'll get the ocean water that I drive to Cocoa Beach, Daytona Beach, New Smyrna Beach and get. Man, Volusia County Beach, man, we whip that shit and I pour that jug on their hand and have them wash it in that salt water, that ocean water. Just have them wash it. Throw some Florida water on their ass, have them wash it. Throw some cinnamon on their ass, have them wash it just like they just keep rinsing. And a little bit of bleach and a little bit of ammonia. And just have them wash it. Their hands start peeling from the caustic the energy from the washing and the salt and the cinnamon and all that other stuff. But I get their hands really clean. And you'll see my kid, you say, mmm, mmm. Go on about their business. You wash that shit off during the New Year. You want to get it on New Year's Day. Don't let on New Year's Eve. You ain't got to do it at 12 midnight. Anytime during New Year's Eve, and just have the ass out there in the grass doing this right here. That's another little thing to fix. Hell, if you want to go even extreme, you do it on New Year's Eve. You wash the feet. You take the same ocean water, salt water, whatever mix you do, Florida water, mix with it. You just mix up your own concoction, but make sure you put that ammonia now. And you just sit up there and you whip it together and you wash their feet. You wash them babies. Do this to newborns at best. Do this to newborn or toddlers. Toddlers really need this, but for the older head, you can just take a rag and wipe down the top of their feet and the sole of their feet. They ain't gotta get no bath. But you do shit like this to get the energy off of them. So when the New Year's come, they getting all the abundance and blessing that's designed to them versus sitting with the old stagnant energy from the last walk. What my grandma used to call the last walk. That's what we call a year. So I'm going to teach you a little bit more Southern folk magic, conversation and verbiage. If you say, what was your walk like? Not journey. Journey is a life path. Your walk is what you're doing right now immediately. So if you hear me ever talk to somebody and say, how was your walk? They'll be like, boy, it was tough on that road. It's a conversation. Pay attention now. Because in some of my true spook stories, I'm going to be talking like this. I'm going to give you guys more verbiage of how we communicated with each other and stuff. How was your walk? Rocky. Road was tough. Couple holes, pebbles, stepped on stones. Y'all can follow. Here we go. Yeah, that road need to be paved, don't you think? Yeah, don't nobody want to pave it. Don't nobody want to pave it. I can't pave it. Well, sometimes, you just got to put a little water on it and smooth it out. Oh, yeah, water represents emotion. This is a conversation. I'm just going to tell you how we talk to each other. How we going to smooth it out with just a little bit of water. Don't worry, get somebody to go there before you. Get somebody to walk it before you. Hmm. Like cool. Get some of them little kids with all that energy to stump out them rocks and them holes for you so you can be smooth. What did I just say to the man who came to my house who's saying I'm having a hard time making it through life on a day-to-day basis? Get those kids. Here go the youthful energy, somebody to inspire you, to walk before you, stump out them problems. Because if the youth can be happy doing it, you're going to give me inspiration to follow the youth. It ain't always about the youth following the old man, because sometimes we get fucked up following the old lady. Sometimes we got issues, barriers. We ain't got no imagination. But you tell a young person, go and walk in front of me. Go on up there, walk in front of me. Y'all stay in front of me when you're walking. Why is that so important to tell your kid to stay in front of you? Half of the we our kids don't be too lagging behind. They can yell our name and we could turn around and whoop ass for them and somebody fucking with them. But we tell the youngsters in Southern Folk Magic to walk before us because now we got to get to them no matter what. No matter the obstacles or trials or tribulation that we face, we got to get to them to keep them safe. That's our emotion. That's our momentum. That's our cause. See, when you're talking Southern folk magic style, this shit should be studied. That's how we do it. Are y'all following me? Oh, she say, please read. Please read. She say, Miss Lady, hello, Baron, everyone. Did you see my question? It say, if you have access to ocean water, how about taking shoes off? Where should visitors keep them? Oh, see, this is the good thing about this. I'm glad you asked that question. So, if you want somebody to come to your house and you want them to take their shoes off, you know what? You supposed to have some sandals for them to wear when they come to your house, some flip flops or something for them to wear. Universal. They don't take them home. They leave them there. It's the reason they can walk around your house in flip flop, but people don't do that. But if you have to make them take off their shoe, you tell them to carry them with them. You tell them put it in their purse. But if nowadays we just leave our shit by the door, they supposed to leave them shoes outside that door. They supposed to leave them shoes outside the door. Period. But if a woman come to your house, she take off her shoes, she put on them sandals, and she walk around. Every woman supposed to have sandals when you come to somebody's house. You supposed to keep them in your goddamn purse. You supposed to keep them. Every man, he's supposed to have a pair of slides or slippers in his pocket in his car. When he get them out, he's supposed to have them. Simple, plain and simple. You can walk around anything. You could go back and forth outside the door with them, but you will not come with your original shoes. That's just a thought process that we have, but we don't do it like that today. Crystal asked a question. I'm looking, y'all. Don't mind me. What about the water leopard? Okay, we got that. We got them questions. Slides for men, sandals for women. Yeah, you got to. They cheap too. We used to go to My grandma used to go to Family Dollar and get a pack of the little thong with the little toe in the bitch. And yeah, that's why in the South you see a lot of us. And here go in the South to show you just a little bit more how it go. In the South, you see a lot of us wearing socks with thong sandals, and we get used to that shit. We have on our socks, and them motherfucking sandals be popping through, and we'll walk around in them. Notice we ain't walking to the grocery store in them. This is just around the house of the people who we go visit like that. So those thong sandals from the dollar store is amazing. $2 a pop. You can have a whole box of 20 in there, 10 pair. We don't care about the size if it ain't fitting you. It's right. That's why in the South we wear sandals with socks a lot. Because people, grandma and them used to make us take our shoes off and wear them. We country as fuck. That's it. You got to protect your shit, man. So can I use kosher salt, water, ammonia, cinnamon, Florida water, and a little bit of bleach? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Right there. Have them kids wash that shit off. Take that or take the rag and wipe that newborn baby feet, them toddlers' feet, them kids' feet, wipe them down. But adults, you do their hand. If you want to put it on their feet, by all means, small stuff. But back to it with my original. Y'all got me asking questions. I want to talk about this spell. I'm going to ask Spirit to lay it in my soul. Should I give it to you? But back to it. So we need to start focusing on our immediate family this year for the holidays, people. And when I say focus on our immediate family this year for the holidays, we don't want to carry on everybody else's burden. We want to protect our house from everybody else's burden, everybody else's situation, everybody else's fuckery, everybody else's karma junk. Because you notice how some people will come to your house and they will get comfortable in your shit and go to sleep. And people would just let them sleep in your house. They'd be like, oh, look at Marvin over there. Marvin and fell asleep. Girl, your house so peaceful. Marvin fell asleep. My grandma used to get so mad at that type of shit, and she'd go over there and slap him in their face. Wake your ass up, nigga. Bitch, don't you come rest your demons here. And grandma tell him, go outside and sleep in the yard in a let out chair or something. Bitch, you ain't finna come in my house and lay your ass down and have them demons jump out your motherfucking head. Have them demons come find you while you in slumber, grandma used to say, and anchor theyself to heal. Mm-mm. Your grandma say never let a motherfucker fall asleep at your house. If y'all having Thanksgiving dinner, a bitch get tired and they not staying the night, or they not the oldest person in the family looking for a seat, young nigga drinking beer, smoking weed, going through problems with his old lady, trouble on the job. Kick that bitch out your house if they get comfortable and want to go to sleep and they not staying the night. Kick their ass out. Put them on the porch. Let them go to sleep on the front porch. We don't fuck off here in the South. Oh man, please. If it's ice cold in the winter, you better tell the ass go to the park, or you better keep the ass moving. Go on to your hotel room. We gonna be here when you get here. Go on now. Come back when you're rested and you can walk around. My grandma didn't let a bitch fall asleep in her living room. No. I always say my house is the only house she feels peaceful in and can sleep good. Kick her ass out. Kick her ass out of here. Kick her mother-in-law. If she ain't treating you right, kick her ass out. Go on, get out of here, mama. Don't sleep in this bitch. No, treat your mother-in-law right. She deserves it. But yeah. So back to it. Yeah, stop. Let's stop focusing on outside influences. Third cousin, my first cousin. Let's stop that shit. What y'all need to be doing this holiday season for 2025 going into 2026. You guys need to be focused on your own kids' problem. You need to be focused on your spouse and your own spouse's problem. You need to be focused on your brother and your sisters, the close people you know. And if you got a close cousin that you consider a brother, sister, or auntie that you consider brother and sister, cool. But we're not in this period. We're not in the time of helping our aunties and our uncles and our third cousin and your aunties and uncles' children. They need to focus on their own motherfucking immediate family. See, the problem is with us spiritualists, we want to take over every single thing there is. We want to sit up here and do all what it is to make the family feel bad, big, because we want to be the biggest and the baddest damn person in the family. Every female in the family that knows a little spirituality jumping to be the matriarch, jumping to think they could hold down generations and generations of trauma, trying to be old big mama when your ass ain't even there. You ain't even got the fat on the back of your motherfucking arm yet in order to be called big mama. Your ass still a baby in spirit. Big Mama done seen some shit. Big Mama became Big Mama because she lived to be 60, 70 years old. She done ate pork. She done ate all this other shit. She done been through hell, done cheated on nigga. She done cursed out nigga. She done did ritual work. She done been to hell and back. And she the reason she got judgment, discernment. She can be called Big Mama. Some of y'all young ass spirituals under 40, under 50 years old, y'all can't be nobody motherfucking Big Mama. Sit y'all ass down till you hit that 65-year-old mark. Then you call yourself Big Mama. Then you can put your petty ass, childish ass, selfish ass ways aside and focus on the family and the community. And by then, all your aunties and uncles that's older than you, them bitches would have been done died out. And now you can focus on your immediate family, your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying, people? Everybody need to stop trying to be pop and man. Y'all need to focus on your immediate fucking family, the people who see you as the authority, the people who, when you do your spell work or your ritualistic work, it's gonna resonate so hard with them because of the affection and affiliation that they have with you and for you that you can sit up there and it can work. We got to stop trying to help our friend that's living in a one-bedroom apartment with a nigga that's crushing her motherfucking head in, and she choosing to stay with that fuck shit. We got to stop sitting out there wasting our energy on that type of shit. Oh, I pray that my friend get out of that situation. Do not pray for her. You pray to protect her. You pray her protection. You pray her strength of mind, but you don't pray that she get out of that situation because she got every goddamn rights and rules to walk the fuck away, to put a butcher knife in that bitch if he doing her dirty. See, y'all ain't ready for a real one to talk. Y'all want handouts and shit. Y'all ain't ready for a real nigga to sit up there. You think I'm gonna pray for my homeboy? He out there fucking around on his old lady and she put him out in the cold. Man, you can come live with me. No, nigga, you cannot come live with me. You fucked up. You fucked around on her, or nigga, you was sloppy fucking around on her. Either way, that's your fault. Bro, he go a couple dollars, get your hotel room for the night, but after this motherfucking gift of charity, bitch, you need to figure out how you gonna go apologize to that woman, string your shit up, and go give up under another motherfucker. See, I'm a real one. My friends love me because they say, boy, you ain't spelled no punching. You don't. I know. I done fucked up. I done did the dirt before, baby. So I know ain't nobody was there for me, and I had to learn, is this pussy worth me cheating on my old lady for? Is this chick right here worth me getting caught up, mixed up with for? So I had to learn that discernment. Wasn't nobody gonna give me a free fucking ride 2-3 months on their couch till I got my car back, my life back, my child support under control. Shit. You have to use discernment with it. Some pussies ain't worth fucking, brothers. Some dick ain't worth jumping on, sister, if it's gonna cause you some shit. And y'all need to take care of y'all immediate family. Goes back to that. Stop helping that girl out that's fucking over her man and you know he a good man. Stop helping that nigga out that's fucking over his lady and you know he got him a good lady. That shit gonna fall on your ass karmically because you complacent and you're part of the situation. Focus on your immediate family. Stop praying for everybody blessing and upcomings and shit. If you know that person is in the wrong at one point in their life, or that person is in the wrong and you expect them to win. That's why half of us can't win the Powerball, the lotto, nothing. Because we too busy taking up for our fucking shaxty ass friend. Spirit know if they give you a financial blessing, you're gonna forego your own sake, your own morals, your own whatever, and you're gonna help that shiesty ass fucking friend. And Spirit say, no, that bitch causing enough trouble. And if I bless you, that motherfucking person gonna get blessed. And I don't want that person blessed. That person need to go through their shit. Sometimes you gotta be real motherfucking selfish, people, in order to get the blessings that God, the universe, and source have for you. See, y'all ain't ready to hear this type of Christmas shit, man. Y'all ain't ready to hear this type of Christmas spirit. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. But I'm ready to tell you. Now that brings me back to this other spell I just put downloaded in my heart. So I say, Spirit, if you wanted me to talk about it, bring the conversation up. And he did. So this year, we're gonna talk about domestic violence. We're gonna talk about domestic violence against women. Now, women, y'all do be beating on some men ass, but I'm not the nigga to get hit on, so I can't talk about that. I can talk about what I've seen people hit women. Understand, men, I'm not excluding y'all on this tip right here. I'm just talking about the whole simple fact that I'm focused on females because this ritual work that I'm finna give you guys is solely about females that are getting beat up in domestic violence relationship, whether that's with a stud or whether that's with a dude. It's all about the female, the feminine energy getting knocked the fuck around and they ass too silly to leave or too silly to put a butcher knife in a bitch who doing it. You got me. Now, brothers, if y'all want to send me links to motherfucking dudes getting their ass handed to them, cool. But I'm talking about women. So now, this is what we're going to talk about. So, women, there's a ritual that my grandma used to do here in Florida. It's very prevalent in Florida, and I'm going to teach you. I'm going to ask you guys, could y'all do a substitute with it? I'm pretty sure you can, but let's focus on the original spell, and y'all will understand what I'm talking about. So, there's this thing here called panthers. We have panthers here in Florida. Real live panthers, whether they become the beige, brownish looking ones, or the most powerful ones you're gonna find is the spotted panther. It look like a leopard because a panther is nothing but a leopard with black hair in the spots, but we call them black panthers. So you're gonna take a panther. You're gonna take panther hair or either panther shit. I prefer panther hair. Grandma used to go and get panther shit, and she knew how to distinguish panther shit in the wild because we used to go hunting down there in the Everglades type energy when we was down there in Miami area or something like that. She knew how to find a panther. Go figure that shit. But she understood panther shit. So she would get panther shit or she would get panther hair. You get panther hair when one of the trappers out there kill a panther, catch a panther or something, you kill it, they would shave the ass of it off or the whole tail. You could dissect the panther in spell work. A black panther in spell work can have some of the most potent motherfucking totems that you can find. That's why they went in danger. That's why panthers was in danger because the southern folk magic practitioner niggas were killing their ass off, keeping heads, keeping tongues, eyes, teeth, tails, claws, even the whole motherfucking goddamn paws. But that's advanced what you can do with a panther. But back to it. So you want to take panther hair or you want to take panther shit? Panther hair, let's focus on that. When you in a domestic violence situation, you always want to take the hair of a panther. You want to try to twist it up in like a fine little needle or thread. Try to twist it up if you can, rub it together like this, however you can to get that bitch to a fine point. You want to get a needle and thread. It could be the big needles. It's easier now. The crochet needle that you do with hair weave. But back in the day, imagine them old women finally threading that bitch like this. And they were tied up. And you want to take that needle and thread. And you want to take that man's underwear. Listen to me, women. You want to take the crotch of that man's underwear. Because most women wash men's clothes back then. Take the crotches underwear. You want to pinch the tip inside. Pinch it inside, right where the gooch at, they call it. Put that needle in there. You sew that panther hair into his underwear. So that panther hair into his underwear, just a light so he'll never know when he put them on. Sew it up there, cut it. Put the needle with the hair remainder aside. Give them draws for that nigga to wear. If you know he's a woman beater and he beats you on a regular, don't just do this to stifle a nigga, not because you're wrong for this. You let him wear those drawers with that panther hair in it. You would think it would turn him savage, right? No. Every time he would sit up there and go to strike you, woman, that motherfucking nuts would be hurting like somebody grabbing that bitch in a nut vice. And let me tell you the ritual behind this right here, this domestic violence spell. Because down here, a panther will scream like a woman in trouble, like a woman in danger when it's about to attack you. Pay attention how grandma worked this bitch. Grandma Deal, how grandma Gunja, how they worked it in Southern folk magic. This Alabama, South Florida, South type shit. I don't know what's in Louisiana. They probably have something similar. But you would take that and you would sew it in the crotch of that nigga's underwear, right where the gooch at, right behind the nuts. That little sewed up spot there. behind the nuts, you will put it down. Put him on. Have him put him on. He'll wear it. If he's a woman beater, every time he got to go to smack you, his nuts gonna hurt. Them bitches gonna contract like a motherfucker. Because when the panther is in danger or when the panther is hunting, it sounds like a woman in danger. You'll hear it go to screeching like a woman. Wee, yeah. It when they finna attack you or they trying to get your attention to lure you to them, they sound like a woman in danger. Actually, do your research now how a panther sound, what a panther call it. Don't take my word for it. I just heard it. Never turn your back to him now, by the way. Never turn your back to a panther because he gonna get you. It's just a simple, but you take his hair, sew it up into the crotch of a nigga underwear, and make sure it's defined where I tell you, right where the hair can touch the gooch behind the nuts. It's all in the ritual to stop a nigga from beating on their wives. Because back in the day, men used to whoop the shit out of their wives' ass, and it was legal to beat your wife. They had to come to grandmama, the folk magic practitioner, southern folk magic practitioner. Grandma did all them people there and sewed that shit up. That nigga went to hit you. That bitch nuts was so swollen and bruised he couldn't even walk. He couldn't even hit. That grandma used to say, I bet you won't be able to hit your leg up this day round. By the next day, nigga nuts hurting. Bitch got prostatitis. That's how women protected themselves from husbands that abused them. Men didn't know about this ritual for a long time. Grandma taught me. She was dying. Andre 3000 put that song on his last album. See, women, y'all don't know how much us men are trying to free y'all. We trying to free y'all from all the hurt, toil, so y'all can get out of this shit that ain't no good man out there, so y'all can start seeing the goodness in men again. They fall under some type of men's protection. Even the point where y'all can control us men. I'm giving you the sauce, lady. I'm finna look at some of these comments because y'all ignoring me. How many of y'all understand what I'm doing right here with the spell for the holidays? Because during the holidays, a lot of people trying to get out to see their side pieces. For the holidays, there's a lot of women that's gonna be angry, mad, and frustrated with their man. There's a lot of men that's gonna be taking out the fact that they lost their job, they ain't get enough on their paycheck, they get drunk and shit on their kid. They lonely as fuck. So how many men are gonna be violent during the holidays? So women, this is a holiday spell to protect yourself. You can even go as far as to say during the incantation of the ritual to have him not put his hands on the kids out of anger. If he discipline the kids, don't take away his nuts to discipline a nigga to make your kids better. But if you know he's a drunk that come around and fuck with the kids, fuck with you, just cause havoc, tie his ass up so that bitch can sit down. He'll have to ice his motherfucking nuts every fucking time. And let me tell you, the spell don't go away just because he take them draws off. That's a spell that linger. Because every time you raise your voice to the point of crying, women, pay attention how the spell work. When you raise your voice and you like, ah, ah, all like type shit, that wheezing crying that women do when a nigga done slap you down, that spell activate on them nuts. And they clench his ass. He won't be able to move. It's just like you hitting him in the nuts. But the reason why a spell like this can't work nowadays, women, because y'all too busy trying to get in your masculine fucking energy. So the Panther call ain't got no feminine energy to fight for no more. A nigga hit y'all, a nigga say some shit to y'all, first thing y'all want to do, fuck pussy nigga, I'll beat your ass, bro. Ah, rah, 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 rah. Y'all want to square up with a nigga. Y'all lose all your feminine power trying to box a nigga. And then only reason y'all doing that, trying to box with a nigga, because y'all know that if he flip your ass completely sideways, y'all calling the police and he going to jail. Y'all feel y'all can do this shit because y'all got the backing of the law. Back in the day, they didn't have the backing of the law. Women understood what feminine energy was. So they would do that battle cry. They would do that wheezing and wincing cry. They would do that loud pitched scream like a woman. And that spell would activate this power of the leopard or the Black Panther would creep in and take care of that situation for you. Because it's all about protecting the feminine energy. But some of y'all ain't got that. Some of y'all run and put boxing gloves on a motherfucking nigga. So y'all want to lay hands on a nigga thinking it's gonna solve the situation. That man is still able to bust your ass up. And if he ain't have fear in his heart for the law, he'll bust your ass up even more. So y'all gotta learn to get back in y'all feminine energy. Now I know it's gonna be a bunch of man passion, man hate motherfuckers that gonna sit up there and say, I don't need a spell like this. I whoop a nigga ass. Yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on. Cause you're gonna run across a nigga that don't give a fuck about you, don't give a fuck about you having a pussy or titties, that's gonna bim ya your ass. How we said in South, bim ya. That's gonna bim ya. They're gonna bim ya your ass. And don't give a fuck about your pussy. Don't give a fuck about your gender. So some of y'all need to back the fuck up because these young niggas ain't hearing straight like us old heads. We understand backing up. We understand the law. These niggas ain't scared of the law. These niggas ain't scared of you, and they don't know how to control their emotion. So they'll end up beating your ass and putting a bullet in you or stabbing you up or hurting your kids, doing some fuckery. All because you want to square up. Oh, you can't handle me like that, bro. I'll whoop your ass, bro. You're a woman. Stop trying to get in a man's place. I don't give a fuck if you're a stud or a dyke. Understand you're a woman. That magic will still work for your masculine energy ass, your whole loving ass. It will work for you. Just cry. Be feminine to my studs and my dykes. Be feminine. Go in the bathroom and let that shit out. We ain't gotta see you. Don't try to fight no nigga. Wince and cry. Call upon the spirit of the panther or the leopard. After you done sold the bitch draws up. He got a sister. Got a girlfriend. Have her so the motherfucking nigga draws up, put him on. Call upon that spiritual energy, man. Have him clench that nigga nuts. That bitch will be sitting on the couch, can't motherfucking move. Baby, my nuts hurt. I can't move, bitch. One nut smaller than the other. My right nut in pain. Bitch, you know the spell working. You sit there, kick him in his legs. Shut up, nigga. I ain't giving you shit. And go in the bathroom and laugh because your ritual working. He'll never lay a hand on you a fucking again. Y'all ain't ready for this shit, man. I guess I don't know why I'm not popular as I'm supposed to be. Y'all don't care about the Baron like that. I'm the only positive nigga out here giving y'all some positive shit to help y'all in y'all life, and y'all don't even like the Baron like that. I'm just playing, which I know y'all care about me. So during this Christmas season, grandmamas, mamas, aunties, listen what I'm saying. Grandmamas, mamas, aunties. I just gave you a spell to stop a nigga from beating your daughter ass during the holiday. Hell, I just gave you a spell to stop a nigga from whooping your gay son ass this holiday season. How about y'all take this and try to use it? Now, since y'all don't have any Black Panthers in y'all neighborhood like we got down here in Florida, or no big giant cats, lions and tigers and bears, oh my type shit, then how about you just get a real aggressive house cat? How about you get a long hair house cat? Some shit like this. Or go to somebody's house that have cats and take one of them damn cat brushes. Pay attention. Any spell can be altered for your liking and fixings. It's gonna be there. Just won't be as strong as the original, but it can be as potent as the original message. Go to somebody's house and collect all their cat hair. Scrape that shit up. Say, girl, I bought you this damn cat scraper. Let me clean your couch. Scrape all that shit off. Roll that cat hair up into a fine needle mesh thread. Twire that bitch up into some thread. It's gonna take you a while, but keep winding that bitch till it come to a nice thread. Put that bitch in a needle, and you go and get some again. You go and get the nigga who whooping up on your daughter's ass or your gay ass son ass. Crouch that motherfucker nut. Cut that bitch. Have him put him on. Nut swole for days. Bitch, every time you think about hitting, nut swole. You're welcome. He'll think he got prostate issues. There we go. Now you're getting it. Are y'all y'all gold and God is laughing? Are y'all loving this type of spell work for Christmas? I got to do it right for you. Christmas is around the corner. Holiday season, New Year's coming. It's a lot of people get beat up on New Year's. That week leading up to New Year's, motherfuckers get their ass hit. People off work, nigga can't go drinking at the bar. Y'all snowed in. Y'all got y'all in some godforsaken snow cap plate. Y'all snowed in, motherfucker. job off. He can't go see his bitch because he can't stop in the morning time or nighttime from work to go see his old lady. So now he's stuck around you. So now his anger out. Now he's turning his aggression towards you because he can't go have fun and do what he want to do because the lies ain't that right. Fix his ass. Fix his ass. Don't let him put a hand on you. Y'all women ain't understanding, boy. I'm a real one. I done been there, done that. I'm a real one. Sorry, man, I don't have no spell to stop a woman from whooping up on your ass. If you letting a woman beat you down, use a fool. Get the fuck away from that situation. Grandma didn't teach me no spell to stop a woman from capping a nigga ass up. Just get away, bro. You're a man, walk away, start over. Don't sit up there and get stabbed on, murdered and killed, beat your teeth out your head, get rid of your motherfucking looks. You crazy. One motherfucker put their hands on me, I'm out the door. I ain't let no woman hit me, nothing. I hate you, Baron. Pop. Hmm. I bet you when your ass go to sleep, I'm gonna wake up and my shit gone. The rest of the shit that I left in this bitch, you can keep it. I can buy it again. Simple. You know it, golden goddess. You know it. I gotta protect the sisters, boy, because without y'all, what the fuck I'm gonna do in life? I ain't finna look at another nigga sword and be like, yeah, I think I can work with it. I can't. It just ain't right for me in my brain. I seen that too much as a kid to want to be in one as an adult. I'm telling you, man, that shit stick with you. So now, this is now again. Hold on, I'm reading some of these comments. I don't let women hit men in my life. Call your sister. There you go. Call you. I ain't gonna hit no woman. Call your brother or your daddy over here so I could see if I could test his ass. I ain't got to go out on nobody in a long time, bitch. Either he gonna whoop me, I'm gonna whoop him. But bitch, let me see what I'm working with. And then once I know I could beat him, I'm gonna tell you, string your shit up now. You wanna be with me? Cut that shit now, cause they can't whoop my ass. So cut it out now. Beat my motherfucking chest. Cut that shit out. You ain't got no win in that nigga right there. So just be a good motherfucking wife and let's rock. How many of y'all gonna attempt to do this spell? How many of y'all know somebody with cats? How many of y'all understand what this spell can do? How many of y'all understand, ladies? How many of y'all understand this spell work? This is Southern folk magic. Our shit can go up with the against the best of the best of the goddamn best. Now, again, reason why I gave this on YouTube instead of my Patreon channel where I give all my hardcore spells at, because I don't mind the people getting this and using this for themselves. I just wish they would give me a little bit more credit for my grandmama. Just say the Baron's grandmama, because this is one of her spells. I seen her and my great grandma do this spell to countless women who was in domestic violence situations. So y'all give us the credit. Just give it to the Baron's grandma gunned you. Give it to me, and I'm happy. Hmm. Say, I know that's right. But yeah, that's it. So again, I'm off today and I'm just getting caught up on True Spook, putting some stuff together, going on the website to enter for the Sin Eater spell that's gonna take place for the new year come March. So you guys can pay. So that link will be up by the end of the day. I'm still learning how to do this type of shit. So yeah, so we can go ahead and get this spell started. I already secured the animal. I gotta go and feed it, and I'm taking care of it. So I'm gonna need you guys. It'll be instructions for the guys who understand what I'm talking about. It's not gender specific. If you feel you want some demons or some curses, some hexes off of you, this is the proper spell for you to purchase. It'll be up on my website, S.O.L.Matters.com. So you guys go in there, just go down to the product section and go for it. And it'll have all the thing. Yeah, y'all can post your payments early. I prefer you to post your payment early because again, it has to be done on a certain day during under the zodiac sign Pisces. Has to be done a certain day, and I'm not gonna be driving up and down the town for those last minute people because this is 3 months now. If you guys don't sit up, Baron, I'm sending you in 3 months and my shit'll be there, and then it's on the day of, I have to drive back just to include you. I'm not doing it. Even for this last spell I did on December 2nd, I literally had to drive to the post office to get it that day and then drive 5 hours to the campsite. Got there at nighttime, people. I supposed to got there in the daytime to set up. Got there at nighttime because I wanted everybody to participate. So no last minute. It will be a cutoff date. I will go on the website and cut that shit off. If you guys want to send your materials prior with your name on them and then send your payment later, that's cool too. I already have your materials here. You can always pay digitally, however that goes. But think about sending the shit early. And then when you got, I know Crystal, she done paid for 4 of them bitches. And I don't touch nothing until the ritual done. She already sent her shit. I'm just waiting on the material. That's how when you have faith in my work, that's how it works, man. She already got her shit. It's still sitting right there. When the material come, I just do what I do. They said pal. Sweet Jordan 87. What's pal? Pale. I'm sorry. Maybe I said that wrong. Bright said, I ain't fucking off. I need this. And y'all know my shit guaranteed. So I'm learning how to work this today. That should be up by today. So before I let you guys go, any questions that you guys might have for me? Well, before yeah, and while y'all waiting on your questions that you guys might have for me, how did y'all like that last True Spook story from my Patreon channel, True Spook? I meant the Baron Speaks. How did y'all like that last Patreon story for the ones who are my Patreons who get to watch, listen to that story? I want to go live on Patreon after this and talk about it, ask y'all questions and all that shit for my Patreons only. Uh, I want to go live and let y'all ask some questions, talk about it if it's still in your memory, if that's still good for you. No, we didn't have a recap. I was at my sister's wedding, so I couldn't recap that day. But just as long as I got the story up, it was legendary. I appreciate it. Did y'all learn something? Did y'all learn some good old fashioned spell work? That's the real spell work there. Did y'all learn it? Did y'all understand how to do it? Kimberly Parkinson say, I miss True Spooks. What happened? I put them on Patreon because nobody was liking the videos and nobody was sharing, nobody was watching the commercials. And a couple of my YouTubers from the Soul Tribe say, Baron, the information you giving out is too good. People need to pay. And if for the simple fact that a motherfucker couldn't do a simple like on a video or watch a commercial, and I made sure the commercials were like 30 seconds a pop, and it wasn't a million of them. So I wasn't getting paid for it. And I didn't think people would subscribe on the on my Patreon, but they did. And now I feel really good. I donate my money to my grandmama and everything she needs for the ancestor because it is her name that I'm using and it is her spells and her life lessons she taught me. And people have surprised me and they're part of it and they learning real spell work, real good shit. So I took it off of YouTube. I left the old ones up on YouTube. I'm not gonna take them off. But the new ones, all the new ones are on Patreon. You will have to become a Patreon subscriber for that. Those of us from the church can't relate. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm telling you, catching up, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I said, oh my gosh, she grandma ain't playing no games with Anna. Hey, Miss Anna knew the same shit. Grandma knew you ain't seeing the story when they were bumping head. Grandma said, I don't trust that bitch. She know my southern folk magic. So grandma ran up against somebody she couldn't fuck with or was on equal term as her. So grandma was like, get away from that bitch. And grandma said, don't talk to that hoe no more. Cause she knew the same shit grandma knew. Yeah, Kimberly, the link is in the Isha EL Wild just posted the link. You can go and subscribe up, man. Just either the $7 tier is True Spook TV, or the highest tier on there, it gets you access to everything. Oh yeah, always on grandma's side. I appreciate Anna ain't want to be fucked up with grandma. She damn sure then, but grandma was crazy, boy. When my mama got off the, and this, so for all the people who watching this and don't understand, so when my mama got off drugs, she tried to sing in church, and that was the only thing to keep her off drugs. So grandma did a little spell work to make sure she was focused on that. And then another lady came and tried to steal my mama's spot. Grandma tore her ass up with spell work. So because she didn't want my mama to lose faith and go back on crack. So and trust me, those stories are from my actual life. What in the ICU? Oh, peace be with you. God bless you, man. I'm so glad you out. Be careful out there, man. You got these bugs and this shit, man. And y'all be careful going to these damn gyms, these Planet Fitness and these Crunch gyms. Because here in Florida, they had a gym called Crunch something or another. I ain't gonna say the name because I don't want to get copyright a strike. But it had Crunch on it, and they had Legionnaire's disease. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But how the fuck you get Legionnaire's disease from a workout spot? Y'all think that little spray shit y'all spray on them seats and wiping your ass down is good? That them germs from other people that got immune to that shit. They've been doing that shit for 10 years using the same spray. Y'all come with your own motherfucking Lysol 24-hour germ can if y'all gonna be going to that shit and wipe that shit down thoroughly. People laying on that bitch, sweat, they get up and do one little sweat wipe and go. Take a towel and lay the towel down on that bitch when you come out the bitch. Make sure that towel wrapped up with a rubber band, put in the side for the to be washed with the dirty clothes, man. Don't throw that shit all over your chest and wipe your face off with it. Bring two towels. Cause whatever the fuck Legionnaires disease can do to you, that bitch was caught here in Florida, Central Florida to be exact, over 35 cases. Google the shit, man. 35 cases of Legionnaires disease caught from a gym. Y'all got me fucked up. I go to the park, I walk on the street, I get me some hand weights, and I go for what I fucking know. I ain't flashing for the gram. Oh, the little boy. Oh, y'all talking about the little boy that ran out the church? Cheat. That's a familiar. See, when you get heavy in the Southern folk magic, you can bring back a version of yourself. So I'm just gonna talk some shit. And Patreons, you guys can ask me this shit on a later date, not now, not during the holiday. But you can create an effigy of yourself from another dimension, or let's say an effigy of yourself as a little kid. Once you heal that kid, really, you can create an effigy of yourself and that little kid, or older people can get them grandbabies and shit and have them as familiars, and they can be doing all your work for you. Think about the little motherfucker who Harry Potter gave the sock in the Harry Potter show, and then he blasted his master. That type of shit. Dobby, I think that's his name. You can create a real life Dobby, but it has to be a real life person that passed away or that you've trapped their energy in a jar, glass, container, doll, something like that. And you can have them doing real physical, corporeal shit for you. But yeah, we chased that little bitch out the door, and that bitch was gone. And we looked everywhere. Yeah, Anna was cold with it, boy. I told you, Grandma said, get away from that bitch. Y'all need the bandana recap. All right. So for my patrons, before I get started, I said, Happy Christmas Eve. This Christmas lift the fallen. Oh, I get some Bible verses and shit. People be sending me all kind of Christian Bible verses. They trying to get my soul right with Jesus. So after this, it's 2:23 right now. I'm finna set it up for the Patreon. I'm finna go live for my Patreon to do the recap to the last Patreon story that I did. Ban Anna's group. So if you guys are Patreons, text your friends and say, hey, the Baron is going live. My Patreon sends out a notification to all 400 and some odd clients. So let them know right after this when I get off here, I'm going live. So I'm working today. I'm off. and we can talk about it. Have your questions written down concerning the story. Do y'all want me to give you guys another hour to re-listen to the story before I go live, or y'all just want me to jump right into it? This is for the Patreons. And all them stories have some good shit, some messages, magic to them. I'm selling it. I'm selling my Patreon, y'all. It's in the league. Give us an hour. Okay. I gotta give you, I got so at 3:30 Eastern time, because I'm East Coast. 3:30 Eastern time, I will be going live to do the recap. That'll give whoever time to rewatch it. And I gotta, and my big sister and big brother, the Davis family, I got to listen to them. So give me an hour, and so y'all go watch it now when you got time, but watch as much. But at 3:30 Eastern time, I will be going live on Patreon for the recap, and we'll go from there, y'all. Plus some people watch it who missed it. Yeah, so an hour from now. So 3:30 Eastern, I'll be there. So happy holidays, everybody. I will be going live today, tomorrow. I may go live again tonight if I figure out some more to talk to you guys about because I'm off work from working in the prison today and tomorrow. So I got a lot to talk about and I'll keep you guys abreast. So I'm finna let you go. Go and watch True Spook. Enjoy your time. Sign up, subscribe, support me. Everybody, y'all know what I like to say. All right, I'm finna let you go. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe, y'all be good. See you on Patreon.